Alrighty, guys. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for being you. This is the Ted and Ed Show. And it's a special episode of the Ted and Ed Show. It's actually our very first special guest with us. We have Katara from Me and Me Soap. Katara and Chris from Me and Me Soap. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for being here.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Thanks for having us.
Like I was saying off before, we just wanted to thank you guys for being here, just being our first guest. We were excited to be able to interview you guys and ask you about your soap business. And we saw you guys on Instagram, and we're very we just loved what we saw, so we wanted to kind of come on and meet you guys.
Yeah.
So we wanted to kind of get started, just might as well just jump right into it. You know, kind of meet you guys. Edward, you want to ask that first question?
Yeah, of course. When did you guys start this soap business? Just for the people out there.
Around 2019.
Okay. All right, cool. Wow. That's amazing.
2019 due to a friend and a gift. It was a soap gift for Christmas.
It was actually 2018. It was Christmas 2018. They got their first soap craft kit.
Oh, okay. And and it's because I guess coming from your Instagram bio, it's kind of looking forward for eczema, and it's like a search for gentle soaps that didn't exacerbate eczema, which I really love that little sentence. What kind of started as like the inspiration for it, or the inspiration for the starting the soap business?
So tell them. I had bad soap to begin with from the kid, and then I got better ones, and then my mom wouldn't let me keep doing it.
Yeah.
Unless I started selling, and we had a small apartment at the time.
Wasn't I wouldn't let you unless you started selling. You had to get rid of it.
Okay, but yeah.
Gotcha.
We didn't have enough room for all the soap I was creating because it started as a hobby, and then I started making too much, and then I had to sell it, or I couldn't make it anymore. So.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Well,
that's what's up.
That's awesome.
I think I can relate to that because I used to use Irish Spring. It dries my skin right out.
We would have like storage bins of soap, like under the sink, in the closets, just bar after bar after bar of soap. And if you give it away, if you sell it, whatever. And they started selling kind of like door to door, my coworkers.
Yeah.
And yeah. And then once they started getting better at it and finding cooler and better molds, then we started pop-ups.
Okay. That's amazing. I feel you. Okay, I like that. Do you guys just focus on eczema friendly soap? And if so, why?
So it's a combination of most of our soaps are eczema friendly, but then people who request specially made heavily scented soaps.
Okay.
Or like bulk, or like for a party or catering, we will do like strongly scented if that's what's requested. But other than that, yes, we do specially do eczema friendly soaps, which are mostly lightly scented or unscented.
Yeah, like we had a lady order soaps for her 90th birthday party as like the favors. And so she wanted like AKA soaps, and they had to be magnolia scented.
Like very strong.
And so we sent the testers, and the family was like, it's okay. And they're like, and they like really punch it up with that magnolia. So,
Gotcha. So I'm assuming she was a alumni for the sorority, the AKAs.
Yep.
Wow.
And so she ordered like what? How many did you
I said somewhere was between 20 to 50.
Yeah, I don't remember how many it was, but don't restart now. Sorry. Windows trying to restart now.
Right,
abort,
exactly.
Abort.
Exactly. It's always something.
Sorry, guys. But yeah, we just like pumping out little pink and green magnolia scented soaps.
Okay.
So, yeah. That's awesome. And then I love that that you guys started it so early and started, I mean, I'm sure Katara can, since they're so young, starting this business, it started off as a hobby. That's a great transition for them to be able to kind of see how, like, I'm honestly running their own business, and I really think that's a really cool, just like lesson to keep them, in just to keep thinking, keep their mind moving, and being able to provide something positive for the world. What I really loved and was gravitated towards was obviously the eczema, because I used to have eczema back in my day when I was a little younger. I used to have it on like the back of my ears. It would get it really bad. It was really weird.
Yeah.
And
it like back your neck. Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about for me, if you can, like the differences between, like, I guess your standard soap, as it, like Edward was talking about, like your Irish Spring or your Dove, and what would be like the differences in why would that cause more eczema, or like why would your guys' gentle soap be able to help out with people who suffer from eczema?
Ooh, good question.
So, no hate to Dove or any other.
Or any other leading brands.
Unilever coming after us.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, not Unilever. We want all the brands.
Yeah.
So with us, we consider how flaky their soaps and other major soap companies' soaps are. If it's so flaky, what's it gonna do to your skin? And then aside from that, like our soaps have extra oils and extra vitamins, which can help with like skin improvement in terms of eczema and any other skin condition, really.
And the lack of scent helps too.
Yeah, because the scent oils are definitely a major cause of flaking skin.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to use a very scented soap that would make my my hands itchy. Every time I would get out the shower, my hands would start to like really, really itch. And I noticed that it was using this certain soap that I had to go down to like more a gentle one, and it worked really well. That's awesome though. Another quick question that I had actually kind of came up with was the name. How did we come up with the name Me and Me soap?
Me and me.
See, it's
me and me.
Simple as possible.
I love it.
Yeah, it's me and me.
I love the thing. It's me and me, but it's me and me.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's
amazing. Now,
more them and me. Like, yeah, they do
all of the me and me because I think the original one.
Yeah, and I'm just teasing them, but they're like they do all the creative stuff, and I'm here to sign papers and pay for stuff.
Right.
So
normal life. That's how it always is.
Yeah.
What you got from Edward?
Yeah, so I wanted to talk more about, I mean, as you can see, I'm into anime a lot. I wanted to talk more about the characters and franchises you guys choose to have in the soaps. Is that a marketing thing, or you guys are also fans of anime as well? I mean, I know one of you guys said that you like the Avatar coat thing I was wearing, the Akatsuki coat. I'm sorry, I was wearing. So I'm assuming you guys are also fans of anime. You want to talk more about that?
Like with Dragon Ball Z, that was a fan request, so we did it. Demon Slayer, we're still working on getting the molds for.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Then for like Naruto, it was complicated, but we got the molds. That was a combination of I was really into it, and then there was also one of our top fan requests.
Okay.
Then Hello Kitty, we had a single person ask. I'm trying to think.
Sailor Moon is because I love it.
Sailor Moon, her.
Yeah.
And then really any of our other fandoms like Star Wars.
So, yeah.
Other stuff is like fan requests.
When Sailor Moon came out on Hulu, I was like, come on, baby, you got to watch this again. And like, I already watched this on YouTube with my older sisters. I'm like, nope, you got to watch it. And so for a while, you were into it. When you say? Or did you just humor me?
I sat there in the beginning.
Oh no! You gotta love Sailor Moon.
I love Sailor Moon, and Kiddo's like, it's whatever.
Overrated to me, but I don't hate it.
Sailor Moon is one of the strongest anime characters.
She can kick anyone's ass.
Yes.
Really like female girlfriend, like kick butt kind of animes, but Sailor Moon's not it.
Okay. Can I ask what are some? Well, you said Naruto.
Yeah.
Who is it on Naruto that you rocking with? Who's your person that you like to see?
That was more of a phase of mine to not lie. So
I love Naruto. Kiddo watched Naruto. I love Naruto. No, I love the show, but that's who I rock with.
Yeah.
Is Naruto? Oh, is that Kakashi?
Yes. So that's my boyfriend.
Awesome.
He's my one and only true love with his little emotionally unavailable self.
Right,
but like this kid had me going to the library, getting these books. You know, like they were reading the manga. So I'm having to like order them and wait for them to come in and da 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 da. Then they watched the show, and then I got into it when COVID hit because they were home from school and I was home from work, and we're So I'm like, let me watch this. I love that shit now. I can't lie. I love it. And now I guess mom thinks Naruto's cool, so they have to hate it.
Well, I guess that was a phase. So
it was a 6-year phase, and you're only 13.
True.
Yeah. You're gonna come back around. I'm telling you. They're gonna come back around. Don't even worry. They're gonna come back around. When you see Kakashi lift that bandana up, you're gonna see. You gonna see. That's top tier. That's number one anime right there.
Atlas.
Yeah.
Atlas and Korra.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, did you say Korra?
Yeah.
Atlas and Korra, yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
I fucks with Korra.
That's awesome. Then like you said, you showed one of the designs. Like besides like anime, what are some of your I think you said you guys do requests as well from customers. What were some of the other like designs that you guys did for some of your customers?
One of my close friends who I met through such circumstances, for her wedding, she ordered a soap that was like dark purple skulls, a black bar, and then gold flowers.
That was pretty. Yeah, that was pretty.
Wow.
And then we did another wedding favors where we just did like oval bars, and they were like either pink, like a maroon, or a green color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, obviously it could be, a very I'm assuming it could be like a tough process coming up with, different designs and the different colors for each soap. What goes into like the process of like making soap? Because I remember, like you said, Katara, you started off as a hobby. But what were some of the like just the process, like certain ingredients that you had to use in order to was there ever like a trial and error going going through, making soaps and like, oh, that doesn't work, but this one definitely does. What's like basically goes into the soap making process for you guys?
So for like our trial and error for a bunch of things. We were gonna initially release like scrubs and face mask, and then that didn't go too well, but it was like just too much rose oil.
Okay.
So had other fails, such as like too much oil in a soap bar, like too much olive oil, or too much avocado or jojoba oil or almond oil.
It will make your soap bar beat up if you have too much oil. If you don't get the balance right
during shipping, or it will like explode. So
right, yeah, because you got to think about shipping too. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Oh my.
Yeah. That's I didn't know that had to. I didn't know you had to factor that in.
Oh, and then also like madder root and other natural pigments. If you like electrically stirred in, it may like clump and then rise up. Same with activated charcoal and oatmeal. And then like, dried flower petals. If you don't dry them a certain way, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
So the kiddo was making a soap with rose petals in it, or attempting rose petals.
Yeah, like if you don't stir them in and you don't dry them correctly, they like rise and then bunch of things. And I'm just gonna stop there.
Yeah, so imagine a soap bar and it looks like all pretty, like when it's in the mold and it's soft.
Yeah.
But then as it dried, it's got these like trails of brown and then these like goopy looking rose petals on the top. So imagine the soap makers who use actual rose petals in there, because the technique, no, it was not easy. Yeah, and carrot tops, like actual. For a while, we were posted up at an organic farm, and so they would give us carrots and carrot tops, and I mean, carrot oil is great for your skin, and the carrot tops are really pretty fine green. So we tried drying those and putting them in for exfoliation.
That worked. The flattening them didn't work, but the drying.
Yeah, like drying them was fine, but they didn't stay flat. But they were. It was really pretty, but it was also more trouble than it was worth. But it was being able to go back to the same farm where people could see the carrots growing, and then sell a soap with the carrot tops in it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I like that. That's good marketing.
That's very and I love that too, because it kind of shows that there's a lot of joy in making in that process, you know. Because my mother would always tell me this story. She always tells it to me. Is the cleaner 409. There's a spray cleaner called 409. That basically what that means is on the inventor tried 408 times and it did not work, but on that 409th was the one that worked and became the name of the business, and it became a successful business.
I did not know that.
Yeah, she always tells me. Yeah, she always tells me that story, and in order to, give inspiration to you, if something is going wrong with what you're trying to do, it's okay. Some of these people, some successful people, fail so much until they hit that one or two, two things that could just make everything take off.
Yep.
So, and I see that you guys love learning the process and going through that trial and error. I feel like it brings joy to you guys, and I feel like, from what I'm assuming, please correct me if I'm wrong, that if it brings joy to you guys, you want to kind of give it out to the world and give that joy to other people as well.
So the funny thing is, even though I was frustrated when kiddo started this, because it was literally too much soap, I'd say it's been good for us, because we spend a lot of time together. Between either making it or sanitizing the kitchen or trying to find venues, checking out venues when they have other markets going, like Incognito, and then actually being out at pop-up selling the soap. So we spend more time together now because of it. So that's been a cool thing as a parent.
Yeah.
And then just also, people are quick to say, like, kids today are this or that or don't act right, whatever.
Yeah.
But
when I grew up in life, people called me lazy, but I was still doing more.
Yeah, because like my kid was sitting behind the table and they were like, well, if you're sewing the soap, you should stand up. And I'm like, the kiddo has a cast off, bruh.
Yeah.
just chill.
And they're a child, they don't need I don't think someone should be forcing, your child to be doing anything.
Yeah.
It's been really cool that, when they could be doing stupid stuff, they'd rather make soap.
Yeah, and that's awesome, and I love
that's
that.
Amazing.
It's one of the reasons why we wanted to bring you guys on, and because we just love that story.
Yeah,
I love the merch you guys got, by the way, too.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah.
I thought they meant the pullover in the front top for a second.
The merch on the website or what we're wearing?
What you guys are wearing right now and from the website.
Both.
So we did a pop-up in California when we lived out there. And
there was a contest and won 100.
Yeah, we entered a contest for free shirts. And it was like Bangland Customs, and it's the coolest little thing. It's like, it was at the time, it was like a family business, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this little raffle, support another vendor, and we won. So we have
more than shirts. I won school supplies. I won a grant.
Yes, they got school supplies and T-shirts and all kinds of stuff just from supporting another vendor. So, Bangland Customs, if you're out there, we appreciate you. I think her name was Dee. What was her first name?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. We met her like over a year ago.
Oh, well, Bangland Customs.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bangland Customs
in Sacramento, California, or Elk Grove. But yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to know. This is just a question. Also, one of the questions that I had. That I'm really excited to hear the answer for. What are you guys? What can we expect from the future? Like
the future
of the company.
Me and Me soap.
Yeah, I worded that wrong. I apologize.
No, it's fine. A warehouse.
Yeah. So that's what they have their eyes on expansion. Like getting house.
And then once we do open.
Yeah. They want like a warehouse and a physical store.
Right.
They're looking for
like brick and mortar.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, you still have school and I still have work.
I meant when I was
when you're older. Yeah. Well, they graduate high school in 2028. So
yeah, we're already looking forward to it. I love that. We're already
yes.
We gotta, yeah. So, but that's their goal. They want to do, brick and mortar and have a warehouse, expand. I want them to do beard oil. I feel like that would be like kind of like a nice addition to what they have going on.
Yeah.
But they're not into it. We can find another person with a beard and have him be a tester. We always do a beta tester whenever we launch something new. And so my friend's husband, we recently moved from Northern California to Virginia. So Katara's like, I need a new beta tester.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
dudes with a beard in Richmond, hit us up.
Yeah. Hit us up.
In an uncreepy way. Yeah.
Uncreepy. Yes.
Yeah.
We just need you we just need your hair.
Yeah.
In a very uncreepy way.
Yeah. Don't be creepy.
That's awesome. Because I would actually, I kind of think that's a great idea. Sorry, Katara, I have to side with Mom on this one. Because it's it's a more times to bring more products in and natural oils, especially for beard oils. My beard is kind of struggling right now. So I do need something for to help promote new hair growth and things like that. And
that's smart.
Yeah, so especially starting something under the Me and Me brand like that, it's kind of like a whole wellness thing,
Yeah.
That's what I think. And they just wandered off to go chase the cats, That's the problem with doing business with kids, do interviews scheduled and they're just in the house, Yeah. But
kids.
Have all the stuff. We have oils from all kinds of different plants. So like do a beard, and maybe not say it promotes growth because that gets dangerous with the FDA. But if we can just make it soft and silky, have it where people want to cuddle up with you.
There we go. Yep.
Actually, that's all I need. That's all I need.
Right
Our beard oil will make people want to cuddle up with you. I mean,
it's writing itself at this point.
Right. Doesn't that sell itself?
It does.
Right
it
there.
does.
Cuddle Up Beard Oil by Me and Me. You like that name?
No.
Cuddle Beard.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, me. Beard.
Cuddle Me. That's a good idea.
Shiver Me I'm trying to go with I was thinking of like pirate stuff like Shiver Me Timbers.
You are into the pirate stuff. It will probably have a pirate name.
Am I into the pirate stuff or was I thinking of something like gender neutral?
Okay.
Okay, I like
That's
that.
awesome.
I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Right.
Okay.
So one thing, some of our listeners are probably going to hear this to probably say, wow, they're so young and they're starting this business that's bringing, helping people. Now, because any person can start a business and just to, in order to make money or just support their lifestyle. But it seems like you guys are starting this in order to give back. I feels like that's what it feels like to me. Obviously we want to, create economic wealth for ourselves
Yeah.
in the process, but is some, like, I wouldn't say advice, but what are some of the problems that you guys have ran into that you could if you can help anyone that wants to start a business, themselves?
Well, since I do the paperwork, I will say this: get your insurance early, because it's early. With the beauty and healthcare stuff, your insurance is going to be expensive anyway. And so get it before your sales start, because it'll be based on what your sales are.
Okay.
And I'd also say don't move, because it was harder to switch the address on our EIN than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like all of my advice would be on the legal side. Like and if you can afford it, like get help, because QuickBooks self-employed is not always fun, but
yes, it is not. I use that and is not.
it's not fun, but what advice would you give if someone was going to do a soap business? And I'll let you do the creative side.
Create your like, once you think of a name that you really like, make sure you put it on your Instagram, your Facebook, your TikTok, whatever you're gonna use to promote yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like right away, as soon as you think of it, don't wait, don't hesitate. Come up with ideas before you launch create your website name so no one else can take it. But don't launch stuff until your ideas are 100%, because that was something I messed up on. Because we've modified since.
Yeah.
And make sure your backgrounds, like if you have pictures of your products, make sure your backgrounds are like what you want and you think it's aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have to like retake pictures, so I'm not speaking from like what happened.
That's true. So when we first launched the website, I let Kiddo do everything. It's their website, it's their business. And
it's a really bad gold, like stretchy fabric, and it literally looks like a grown peachy green.
It's so fun. Some of our pictures, I kept the pictures on the website. Like this is very much one mom and one kid just trying to sell some soap.
Yeah.
And like someone's like, well, you should probably retake those. But I kind of kept them because it's like, that's where we were. That's where we started. That was, they were into like gold lame, And so a bunch of our soap pictures are taken on like a gold lame fabric. And it's kind of funny now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you want to keep that, like, it's, just a mom and child, like, kind of company,
Yeah.
But aesthetic.
I like that they said to have pictures that are aesthetically pleasing. If I may, Katara, how old are you?
13.
13. To have that type of thought and already like thinking ahead, like make something aesthetically pleasing before you launch it. Everything you just said, all those tips that both of you just said, is very good tips. And I love that. I love that you guys had this as a hobby, and I see the passion in it. It isn't just like, oh, we got too much soap, let's make some money or something. It was a gifted soaping kit. Now you guys have taken it to a whole nother level. That's just amazing. So thank you guys for doing what you're doing, because that's what led me to find out about you guys. It was actually another anime content creator who told me about you both of you. And that's when I started to follow the page. And I've been nervous to talk to you for about a year and a half.
Uh-oh.
So I've been nervous as hell to talk to you guys and ask you guys to come on to the show. But
we're really chill people. I bite. They don't. People bite. Nobody bites.
That's good.
But no, we like, I don't know. I mean, we're just goofy anime to just make soap.
Make soap as we think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Make soap and bake. So, that's our life.
No, I need to. That's one thing I am not good at is I can cook, but I cannot bake.
It's a different science.
Maybe a soap that looks like macaroons would help you bake better.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, with the promo.
The macaroon soap.
Yep, point it up. Let them see it. Let them see it one more time. There we go.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go.
Oh, it has like that's like a macaroon set kind of.
On
Yeah.
top. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
I don't know. Bake better, but it will make you feel like you can bake better.
It will. Trust me, it might. It honestly might. It might inspire me.
Yeah.
That's awesome though. But yeah, I cannot wait to see what the future holds for your products.
Thank you.
I mean, honestly, after this interview, I'm definitely going to be kind of purchasing some soap. So be on the lookout.
I gotta re-up on my Naruto one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like that Mandalorian one too. With
wait,
Mandalorian
the bounty hunter, like the hunter one. I don't know what you're.
Yeah. The not the
see, and
the regular hunter.
That was the.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what? You're right. The hunter. That's the. I need to get that as well.
And the one, the helmet one.
The tactical helmet. That one.
Yeah, the tactical dark helmet. We love that one too.
Yes.
We love that one.
No, we don't need them out.
And then
we're skirting that line. We're skirting that line because I feel like y'all made the molds with your characters.
Right.
We bought those molds and we've just repurposed them. But I don't know. I don't know how they go.
They exist now and not digested.
Yes.
No, yeah, I agree 100%. So yeah, it's the dark helmet guy.
I like the dark
helmet person,
and I like the pointy stars.
Yeah,
those are my favorites.
Yeah.
Well, I will be putting an order in, and I hope every one of our listeners puts an order in for Me and Me soap.
Yeah. Speaking of which, let them know where they can find you at. All your Instagrams, all your socials, your website, anywhere they can get a hold of it and do some purchasing. Check out your products.
So our website is pretty simple. It's Me Soap. It looks like meme soap, but it's Me. So our Instagram is a little more complicated. That's how Kiddo knew, grab that name right away. So our Instagram and Facebook are M3 in like Nancy, M3 soap.
Okay, perfect.
Somebody got Me Soap and isn't even touching it.
Oh,
wow.
So the last we looked at, like, had been inactive for a while. And then one other cool thing I'd like to say too is we did start in Northern California. We're now in Richmond, but we do have
Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, we do have bars on our website that support the Tri-City NAACP, our Black Lives Matter bar. We do half of that.
Awesome.
And then we also have links to donate to Wind Youth Center in Sacramento. That's a place where we used to take our soaps that didn't sell after the season. So, there's really cool organizations. There's an organization called Herd and Flock in Vacaville. They support, they have, they're an animal sanctuary. So even though we've left the Bay, I still want to
y'all heart is still in the Bay, and you guys continue to show support.
Shout out those nonprofits, and you can donate to those too. Our Instagram has all the links on our link tree.
Well, definitely, definitely.
That's amazing.
I want to send all of our listeners. Please go check out Me and Me soap by Katara, because trust me,
be disappointed.
You won't be disappointed.
Not at all.
Especially after this interview, you definitely won't be disappointed. So, but the last question, I have one more question for you guys. Our podcast is a entertainment podcast. So we always like to ask you are our first guest, but we want to make it a tradition to always ask our guests. You can ask both of you guys, Chris and Katara, what's one of your favorite movies, and what's one of your favorite songs or anything music wise, your favorite artists or anything like that. Because we're a huge, obviously me, I have albums in my background. We're huge music fans, huge movie fans. That's kind of why we started, what we do.
Yeah.
So what's one of your, favorite movies? It could be even a TV show.
My favorite movie is probably Spirits Sailing with the Summer Home.
That's got a solid soundtrack too.
Yeah.
Spirit what?
Stallion of the Cimarron. It's like an
The animated film?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ryan Adams. Here I am. God, it's just me.
All
That's
It's
awesome.
a new life. It's a new start.
I think I'm just gonna go cuddle Quantum. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my favorite song is probably Girls by aespa, which is a K-pop group, or Life's Too Short English version by aespa.
Okay.
Mm.
All right,
That's
you into the
awesome.
K-pop too? Love it.
K-pop, B-pop, J-pop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Okay, that's
Love
awesome.
that. That's amazing.
my favorite movie may not suit my 47 years, but it's a toss-up between these are two movies from the 90s, either Babe or Good Burger.
Oh, those classics.
Depending
Very
on
classic.
then, like if I'm kind of like sentimental, it's gonna be like Babe, because I need to be convinced humans are still good.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, Kurt's going to jail, Kurt's going to jail, Kurt's going to jail.
Yeah, I used to love Good Burger.
Like,
Welcome
he has
to Good Burger.
George Clinton is in that movie. Shaq is in that movie. It's just like, it just that movie, like Keenan and Kel are just spot on perfect in that. I just love that movie.
So
I
I'm
think-
assuming you might be excited to hear what's been in the works now. Keenan and Kel have it's been rumored that they've been meeting together with possible talks of doing Good Burger too.
Oh my god.
I would probably die.
Okay.
Like-
I hope not.
No. Like, oh my god.
Just cuddle and
I just found that out. So thank you. I'm like,
Right.
Kind of. Like they were both younger.
it's still gonna be funny.
But it might not be the same, like,
Yeah,
vibes.
I wonder what kind of like guests they would have. Because I mean, at the time, like
Big. George Clinton was really big. They both still are.
yeah, I mean,
But-
George Clinton is
Yeah, but he doesn't have the same rep as he.
bad.
Yeah, Sinbad, exactly.
Sinbad, yep.
Like, that movie, I just love it. It just rolls for me.
How about music wise? Who you rocking with?
That's
Or what
hard.
Are you rocking with?
So because of the child, I listen to a lot of K-pop and like, remember the Gangnam Style guy, Psy?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Album is so good. I love it. I can rock that all the time.
Wait, did you say his 9th album?
His 9th album.
I didn't
It's
know he
so
had
good.
9 albums.
I didn't even know he had 9 albums.
Yeah.
He was huge in Korea before Gangnam Style, but I just said that
Gotcha.
Americans only know him for that.
Right.
But he's like OG for K-pop, and
Oh, okay.
he's so cool. But his new album, he has like a lot of younger, lesser known artists on there. He does he has a lead off single with a Suga from BTS. I mean, it's just the whole and like there's so many different moods, so many different moods in the album. I just love it.
Oh,
But like on a given Sunday or whatever, if I'm cooking dinner, my favorite album I'm gonna say is like Quiet Fire by Roberta Flack.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's definitely a
All
classic.
right, yes.
Yeah, so like it just depends on the mood, but that's what I'm rocking right now.
Yeah, I totally get that too. Because myself, I'm I can go from Michael Jackson to if I'm having a weird day, I can listen to some hard rock.
Yeah.
So it could, that's why I love music so much because it can change. There's so much out there, and there's one for everyone. There's something for everyone. Trust me.
I have 3 more to add to my music.
Okay.
Please.
Yes, let me know. Let us know.
Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Kiss, and Nirvana.
Don't let me get my Nirvana t-shirt and my Metallica t-shirt.
She's naming rock gods now.
In Utero is probably one of my favorite albums of all time. Nirvana is definitely in my top 5 bands of all time.
Metallica has my favorite bass player ever.
Metallica is definitely like my third favorite band, I think. And I mean, I love Kurt Cobain. I used to have a Kurt Cobain poster on my wall. It's not.
Yeah. Oh, I was so sad. when he died.
He's an icon. He'll never be forgotten.
Oh, he never will
just
be. No, yeah,
And,
he's
like, the first time I heard "Smells Like Teen Spirit," I was just convinced that like the next day the world was going to be different. You know,
yes.
just like song alone was like,
yeah, it just hit the ground running in the music video, and yeah, I'm actually wearing an MTV shirt. So
right on. I miss MTV. Like
I
when
miss
it had
MTV exactly. It's called music television. Like I got it because it says like music television on it. Like it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be, not whatever it is.
right. Yeah, I can't get down with all these reality shows. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll watch one, but like, give me my videos back.
Yes.
Reality shows is actually what led me to anime.
Really?
Wow.
I got tired of seeing people that look like us fight and show the worst of themselves in some of the most expensive places that I wish I could have went to.
Fair
So
point.
at the time, I just got tired of seeing it. I won't say that it's not entertaining. You know, it's entertaining, but I just got tired of seeing it, and
the kitties.
That's when George, she got kitties. Oh, he's doing his own thing. My cat doesn't want he doesn't want nothing to do with me. Yeah, so I just started watching Naruto.
Yeah.
I've watched Dragon Ball Z, but I wasn't really into anime yet. It was on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
But 2000 hit, Naruto came on. I was like, oh yeah, this is me.
This is it.
I was late. I'll admit for Naruto I was a bandwagoner because I didn't know what I knew what Naruto was.
Like when it first came out, I was too so possibly perfect. When it first I was too young, considering I was like 2, 3, 2.
When the show could go.
Yeah. So for me it was 9.
Okay.
But yeah, they started getting the manga. That they would not read until they discovered Naruto, and so that's what I was talking about, being at the library and trying to like reserve these books in order.
Yeah, I went from like 31 to 1, so
yeah,
gotcha.
They started reading them out of order just because they could get them.
I like that. That's what's up.
Well, I
this
do.
Is fun.
Yes, and I thank you guys for coming on. And I thank you guys for giving us your time.
We really appreciate that.
Every single person that's listening to it, please follow Me and Me Soap by Katara. That's Is it M3N as in Nancy? M3 Soap.
So,
yep.
That's the official Instagram. Please click the link in bio. Please purchase, support our community, and that's especially us as people of color. I always want to bring support out because that's exactly what we need. Okay, yes, exactly. So thank you guys for joining us. What's the 2 kitties names? That's kitties so cute.
So that's Bagel, the feisty one, and the other one was Mochi.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Bagel and Mochi. I like that.
Well, thank you guys, and I really cannot wait for the future. Like I said, I'm going to definitely be buying soaps, and I can't wait to see you guys. I can't wait to see your commercial on the Super Bowl. In a couple years or something.
Yeah,
maybe 29 because I'm not ready. Like,
right?
Once they can do all their own paperwork, but
right.
They will share the money. Then they said, okay,
right.
There we go. Yep.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
We really appreciate that. Yes.
And yeah, everyone, please follow them. Please purchase, and let's support our community. Let's support our people. Yes, me and me.
There we go.
Soap.com.
There we go.
Show it clear. That's the thumbnail right there. That's the thumbnail.
That's the thumbnail right there. Loving it. Black owned, black operated, black creatives.
Yes,
minor owned, clear minors, black.
Yes, all of it.
All of it. We're here.
Yes,
they're here.
We're here. Thank you guys.
No problem.
And please stay safe out there. I think you guys would say you're going through a storm. So yes, please stay safe, and please, keep Bagel fed. Looks like they're getting fed all the time too.
Thank you guys. All right,
of course. Bye guys.
You guys have a good one.
Bye bye.